Hello guys, and welcome back to another Geopolitical Simulator 4 Power and Revolution 2019 edition, continuing our series as Brazil. The last time we played, we had a bunch of things go through. We were revitalizing some industries that weren't really functioning. We got a bunch of laws up regarding military, school, durations, vacations, and duration of working weeks, and allowance paid to job seekers, and finally a referendum on prostitution, so that we can get that fully legalized, hopefully, so we can raise our human rights rating. We have a meeting with the United Kingdom at the start of this. We're going to be coming in here right now, right off the bat. Your country's great. Oh, you don't like it? Coffee? No? Alright, well, hopefully this still goes well, even though I just made you, hate me or something. Bauxite. We are going to try to sell some bauxite. We don't have... It's not the largest amount we're selling. They want, by default, 182,740 tons. If you look at the amount of millions of the contract, it's not the biggest contract. That's fine. We're not going for biggest. We're just going for something good. So let's get started with their purchase price and see if we can just rip them off a little. I just kind of want this contract, even though it's nothing too special, just to keep our growth chugging along, maybe get some relations with the United Kingdom. They look like they're going to be a pretty good trade partner. Let's do that. We're already above their average purchase price. Let's go for 56. Awesome, 56. That's above their average purchase price and way above our average sales price. It's not the largest amount, but it will spur our economy a little bit. And that's all I want. United Kingdom, I don't know, you want a non-aggression pact or something? No? Alright, well, thank you for the meeting anyway. Great! So now, I want to continue some work we started in, the very first episode that we haven't touched since, and that is on the topic of our military. So, of course, we only have this one military base. The rest are all air bases, naval bases, and etc. I went ahead and I moved a lot of our troops out of this, because having, 2 million troops and shit in one fucking place is stupid. I moved, for example, 100,000 soldiers up here. I got rid of some soldiers since then, so that's why the number is lowered. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to actually move up 200 tanks to Boa Vista. Where else did we move troops? Over here, probably? Yeah. Let's send 200 more. These are our tier 1 tanks, which I believe are more like armored vehicles or some shit. I don't know. Move them over there. We sent a bunch down here. So let's get another 200 tanks and move them there. So missile launchers can't go into cities, so I'll probably stick some in naval bases just to avoid making more land bases for the time being. The people on our borders, do they have any military bases anyway? Over here, Guyana, Suriname, they have some. Venezuela, not next to us. It's a very demilitarized continent, all in all. We'll end up probably needing to plant down some bases, but we're going to work with what we got for now. So I'm going to send, we got a bunch of missile launchers. I'm going to send 200 of them over to this, because they can go here. I'm going to send, probably put some troops over here too, quite honestly. And over here, might be smart. Yeah, let's do that. So let's take 100,000 and move them up here. Okay. Take another 100,000. Stick them in there. Tanks. Let's get 100 for this. Hello? Can you do what I tell you to? 100 and stick them over there. Thank you. Missile launcher. Let's get this 148 uneven number. Stick it over there. Let's get this 200. Put it over here. Oh, whoa. here. We just got to move it around because I don't want to have all our shit in this one military base. And to make a new military base is, let's see, a land one is 282 million a year, a total of 1.167 billion. Now that's not a lot of money in the grand scheme of things, but while we're still getting our economy and our budget underway, I think it's better to just work with what we have for the time being, personally. Alright, so let's get another 200 and put them down there. Let's get another 200 tanks, I guess, and put them over there. Even though I think we are sending some down here already. I know I moved a lot of troops to this capital. Yeah, a lot of troops over here. There's already tanks over here, actually. Fighters, helicopters, etc. Just for some defensive purposes, I'm going to take, let's say, 100 and stick them in this airbase here. Because conveniently, we have an airbase like outside of all of our major cities, I've noticed. And I've been looking some more into transportation. And I've noticed highways covering all this stuff is very expensive. Hell, I've only placed down a few. Like, what is this? Two highways? I wonder why this one has 2 cranes. I don't know. 2 highways. It's already been kind of an kind of thing. We got a very expensive high traffic airport here. We have a regular traffic airport here. I'm thinking, I noticed it's actually cheaper to plop down an airport over here than it is to get a highway over here. So I'm thinking of putting a small airport here, and I think I'll do that right now. It doesn't actually cost that much. Medium traffic, it's only like, yeah, not even 400 million total compared to, oh, whoa, that's not what I was looking for. Compared to 3.1 billion, that's a huge difference. And this is not the biggest city, but I'm going to make it a big city. So, let's see here. We're going to put it right there. Right here. So it's close to the city, so the secondary highways just kind of run off of it. It's going to take a little bit. 300 days, that's fine. I did notice also that this place is super, super tiny. So, for example, I showed you guys this in the earlier videos. We can make super high-speed internet, broadband, etc., etc. And our stats for the whole country aren't so great, but this place is so tiny. And if we look, it's got, like, complete, like, everything. And I compared what so here, if I go here, it doesn't actually show me, like, the cost. It just shows me the manpower. And I compared the manpower, and we're not talking the biggest amounts here. We're talking, like, 1 or 2 bill over a period of time. So I'm thinking, and it's also not that bad for this. Look, it's only 10,000 men, only twice what finishing off broadband is. I'm thinking of going all in and finishing up the capital's infrastructure here because it's so tiny and it's not going to cost that much in the grand scheme of things. It's going to cost us money, yes, but as I get this airport here, we get some highways coming here, we can make this a big, like, commerce and infrastructure hub. So I think we're going to do that. I think I'll start with broadband, and when broadband's done, I'll come back and I'll do super high speed optic fiber. Yeah, so let's do that. And great. And now one more thing that I wanted to do is, where is it? Rio, it's down here. I noticed that we have 2 naval bases right next to each other. And seeing as we already don't have that big of a navy, I don't see why we need this. So we're gonna, oh, I can't allocate ships. That's sad. I'm gonna move all these boys. And then dismantle this, because this is just sucking up costs for no reason. It's gonna cost like 78 mil to dismantle it, but we'll save money in the long run by getting rid of it. So let's do that. We don't need 2 right next to each other, especially not right there. But I think we're good to continue. Alright, so we've unpaused the game. Airport beginning construction. Wait, what? We can already draw some conclusions. As for transports of goods, it will significantly improve the situation and will help us streamline business. Lastly, even if it makes Camilla Algus, the governor of Distro Federal, happy, the location of establishment is not a great choice since this region was already sufficiently equipped for its needs. That's fine, because we're going to be significantly increasing this. Broadband internet construction begins. We're going to make Brasilia a big-ass hub. I was thinking if we make an alliance, by the way, I'm probably going to place the headquarters over here in Sao Paulo, just because it has the most people. It already has a high-traffic international airport here, and it even has, well, okay, this is an oil terminal, not a port. But there's a port over here, and I will end up connecting these by highway, because that's only logical. I'm thinking, in the long run, of actually, if we zoom out in political mode here, we will actually see our biggest hubs. As we look, these are all our biggest hubs. I'm thinking of placing a medium traffic airport into all of these places, except for Sao Paulo, because it already has a high traffic one. Oh, look at all this shit. Women's rights not happy, research not happy, national defense is happy, all of this shit. Oh my god, freight's happy. Okay, liberties, pacifism, because I'm doing a lot. Law on the national service is passed, that should save us some money. At the same time, it also... Yes, it increased our career soldiers because the conscripts are becoming career soldiers. That's so weird to me because career soldiers actually have a higher efficiency than conscripts. So the fact that it works like that is weird. We have perfected the fragrant fabric. We are going to keep that to ourselves. I don't always like patenting things. I'd like to say ahead of the game in any area I can. Oh, here we go. The fighter planes construction sector is up and running again. Perfect. I got that industry off the ground. Ambitious new space program. China is making a space program. Oh, let's take a look at it. So there's a good way to tell if these are going to pass or not, and that's to look at how much is being financed by the initiator. Usually it doesn't pass unless the initiator's financing at least 30% of it, I've found. Like 1%? Yeah, this never happens. Also, some numbers start bugging out eventually. I find that hilarious that the United States actually managed to back this at all. Because when I play the USA and I try to back people with their space programs, I always get told no. But, alright, so we got the... Where is it? Our fighter plane industry off the ground. That is perfect. Where is it? Here it is. Now that we have this off the ground, we can go ahead and we can denationalize it. And we're probably going to want to nationalize something else we need here, like nuclear submarines or advertising. I think I'll go for advertising. One of each should keep people from rioting in the streets too badly. So let's come over here. Adjust the degree of nationalization. I'm not going to try to do anything else with this. I'm just going to immediately hand it off to the private sector and keep it subsidized for a bit. Once I start maybe buying fighter planes, it will get better. We can probably not make the most advanced fighter planes or anything yet, but so long as we keep buying our military equipment from us, sure, our military equipment might not be in the best situation, but we will be able to spur on our own economy by doing so. So let's get a new reform, and this is the, let's call it just the industry flip reform, because that's what it is. So we are going to sell most of the shares. I like leaving things as a minority shareholder. I just find it controls the economy so much better. So we're going to create the reform. Looking good. Let's go, because we had nothing in farming to worry about. Yes, nothing in farming, but nothing for energy either. Yeah, no. We have, for service though, only one, and that's advertising to worry about. So we're going to put that under state control in the industry flip reform. And, oh, people don't like that. I think I can get some people to change their mind about it. Let's find some leaders that like me, and we should be able to flip this real quick. My own party leader, of course. The communists somewhat like me. A lot of people like me. This is a lot better situation than we were looking at in the past. Alright, you love me. Let's just start with the people that love me, like, to death. Let me just go one by one here and check who loves me to death. You do. You love me to death, mister. So you are going to speak out for it. You love me to death. What I hate about this screen, by the way, is you can't put a meeting the second half of every, like, Thursday because this is in the way and you can't move it. So I guess right there is going to have to do BDS. I believe we already got you. We already got you, right? Yes, we already got you. Wow, actually a lot more of them love me than I thought. Okay, well, that should be good. That should be more than enough. So let's just unpause it again. I didn't think it would be so bad. I'm for the rest of this, I might wait till I have 2 of them to denationalize first before actually going ahead and doing that. We can start getting another one off the ground now, though. Let's do naval construction. Let's do 2 at a time. Costs a little bit of money, but it'll be worth it in the long run. Naval construction and conventional submarines. Just 1 manpower to get them going. Let's subsidize it by 1 million. And where is it? Where is it? Naval construction, subsidize that by 1 million. Bare minimum subsidies just to keep them afloat. It won't hurt us very much. Yeah, demonstration, because I actually don't know what anti-liberal policies means yet. I think it's because of me nationalizing something. Nice. Wonderful. So that passed. So that should help with our unemployment overall. But we're going to need to keep it going. Growth is still going up. That's good. We're going to need to keep this going. Kind of keep the steam running. So I still want to get this to 40 hours. So I'm going to keep scaling it back the way I have been. So we're going to make a new reform. Do this 1 step at a time. Fix unemployment 2. Create the reform. Alright, and get a little bit of our money back here. Add to the reform. Nice. Looking sweet. Oh, good bipartisan agreement for the most part. The right's actually not that happy, but they're somewhat happy. I mean, everyone is mostly for it. So that's good. Keep taking that step by step so that we can get our situation fixed here. You're charming. Yes, okay, maybe I don't tell her she's charming.
It's very...
Which is the one I care about? Nationalization. No, great. She's gonna do that. You want us to do this too? Nice. What about this?
No problem.
Uh-huh. And this? No yeah, and that.
No problem.
Alright, great. I love you. Thanks. Wonderful. Now, there's some other things I wanted to do to cut costs. And one of the biggest things I hate, is minimum retirement pension. You cannot get rid of this. People will have your fucking dick cut off if you try getting rid of minimum retirement pension. The best you can really do is scale it back like $1 at a time. Although a lot of money does go into it, so it's good to look into scaling back.
Sure. Yeah. No.
Okay, well, you want to support this? Support that? Alright, well, you're just fucking useless then, aren't you? Get out of my office. Let's take a look at how that's going. Oh, that's the prostitution. Where is it? Where is it? Which one? Which one of these is it? Fix unemployment 2, prostitution, fucking your mom. Wait. Oh, it's this one. See details. Now that's a glitch. That's a glitch. I've seen this glitch before. This is not... I don't think this is the correct... Yeah, I don't think this is correct. I think this is a bug. But, so we're just going to have to go with our plan and see how it pans out. I want to get people to like us more. I want to be able to maintain 100% if I can. I just have to kind of think through how to do it. I know... I think in Brazil... Let's see. Let's go to... I know one thing is the case, and that is that our crime rate has been going up. Oof. I just don't want to spend that much money just yet.
Business leaders are currently marching through the city.
Yeah, shut up. We can make some radars so we don't need as many cops, for example. We have a lot of surveillance cameras and almost no automatic radars, and I think to some extent people do like this. So, and it doesn't cost much to just increase it that much. It may help crime and people might like it. So let's bump this up to 6,000 because that doesn't cost that much. Yeah, people are all for this. Killed on road accidents. That's at least going down. This should help. World average. We're above the world average, so that's no good. Oh my god, poor Libya. Poor South Africa. We're going to need to up these numbers as time goes by.
Sure. I'd be...
Become my lover? No.
I'm...
Why? You love me. Like, clearly.
I'm...
So maybe you should just support what I ask you to support. Regardless, hopefully flipping our own party was enough. If it's not, then I'll just do like 2 and 1 at a time. It's fine because the one denationalization is not going to go through anyway. If the nationalization doesn't, so I can try it then, and it'll be fine. Maybe I can get some of these other sectors off the ground while I'm waiting. We got that going. Video games. Let's subsidize it by 1. Adjust total workforce. 1. More demonstrations. Xenophobic attitude. What did I do? Disinterest in motor rate. Are you kidding me? My disinterest in motor racing? Alright. I hate people. Where's motor racing? Where is that under sports? Motorcycle racing. Alright, how about this? There you go. Are you happy now? I gave you some interest.
Sure.
Disinterested in motor racing. My god. Alright, you're not going to do anything for me. Fundraising didn't go as well as we'd hoped. 1.09 million in profits. Well, that's more than we spent on it, so that's good. Still be a while before the billionaires will give us more money again.
Angry
Yes.
motorists are currently blocking the city center.
Yeah.
To describe it to you, the highly colorful procession... No.
I don't know what this is about. I think this might be because of what I did here. To regulate, yeah, I regulated the rights of foreign nationals in elections. Let me just do a quick check. What do people think about this? The people are not for it, but Parliament is... I would actually vote for it. The right, mostly. If we grow our right, we can get that through no problem. Probably going to make that a long-term goal.
I'd be happy. It's very...
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Alright, you're not going to help me. These other people are just not going to do anything for me. Okay. Anything else? No. Alright, let's speed it up. Got some time ticking by. Gotta let all these laws pass, all these things come into play. Yeah, this is so bugged out. I don't know what the actual numbers are, but I know that that's just a display bug. How do people like us? Nobody loves us more than Russia still. USA doesn't hate us. That's good. Could use some more funding here. Naturally. Maybe something in a little political espionage. Yeah, that's pretty cheap. Tick that up a bit. Spending money. I don't want to spend money, but we're going to have to get political espionage up if we want to find dirt on anybody. Probably going to want counterintelligence up as well now that I think about it. Fight against terrorism, of course. We're going to need that up. What's this?
You know full well that now...
Oh yeah, you love me now, don't you? Yeah, because I'm giving you all this funding. You fucking love me. How does our chief of staff feel about us? He feels alright. The budget here has gone down overall, so that's good. Let's start to regulate it a bit more. Save another $1 billion. Just 1 year. 1 year at a time, and we'll get it through. I could probably abolish it immediately. I just want to make sure there's no consequences of doing it too quick, too fast. I've been considering giving people more freedom in their justice, but I don't know. I've also been considering just going ahead and, like, getting rid of the motions of no confidence in Parliament as a stepping stone to getting rid of Parliament's power as a whole. I don't know if I want to play this more of a democracy yet, or more of a dictatorship. Let's speed this up again. Still figuring that out. Growth's looking alright. We're going to need to let some time pass to see how unemployment's going to be going. Inflation's going to go down and probably follow after growth. Ooh, whoa. Our efforts in the matter of internet infrastructure has borne fruit. The average internet speed has improved. Nice. What have I done? Our ICTs are among the best in the world. Wait, they are? That's amazing. But then slow internet speed, video game distress. Don't worry. All the video gamers are going to move to the capital soon. New season in HD. Alright, everyone just wants me to build internet. Oh, look, it's an actual picture. This looks like it's from a concert, not a demonstration. I think I've seen this picture, actually, before. Anything interesting in here? I've done a hell of a lot, considering how much is popping up here. Oh, boy. Fighting against rebels. What? I lost... Oh, there was an earthquake in Turkey, and they're all fucked up now. That's right. Creation of a space program, yeah. Alright, nothing too interesting happening in the world, then. Let's let time tick by, let some stuff pass, let some things build. I am probably going to focus on airports a little bit now. Go for these bigger places. Especially, like, look at this all the way over here. It's not even close to the water. Nothing comes out here. That would be a very good place for an airport, I think. Down here, maybe. I mean, this is, like, pretty close to here. A highway might be better. I feel like highways are more accessible to people. Alright, we got another industry up. Another industry up. Failed opening of the video game sector. Oh, we actually failed to open a sector. How do we fail to open it? It says there's people here. I don't know. Let's up the manpower to 5. You know, just to ensure that what I'm trying to passes, let's throw this into the industry flip, because my negotiations haven't gone so well. This might push back the vote, but yeah, look at this. It's definitely going to pass now. Since we're going 2 for 1 here. So we'll get advertising nationalized and get submarines and fighter planes denationalized. That's good. I'm not going to try to expand on anything here, really, that I have nationalized. I'm just trying to get it all opened. We're going to still have to get biotech and aircraft carrier. That'll be fun. Okay, let's hit play. So just wait. We have a lot of laws that are trying to pass. A whole lot. We got some more votes remaining this month. A lot more starting next month. Demonstrations against the government. Let's keep it going. Inflation's going down. That's good. Economic growth is... Whoa! Why did it take such a big hit? Why did our growth take such a big hit? What did I do? What did I do? Maybe that's just some things wearing off? I don't know. That's pretty crazy. Finance tab here. If it took a big hit, it doesn't look like it was in the past 30 days or anything. What happened? Is it the demonstrations? It might be all the demonstrations. I'm just going to have to keep an eye on that. We can go ahead here, though, and bump this down another 0.5%. That should help. I have a target goal kind of either 2.5% or 5% with this. Well, as we can see, our key interest rate, our rating compared to the dollar and the euro. Okay, well, the dollar has been going up. Euro. Oh, no, the euro has as well. I think I hit this on accident. Whoops. Interest rate decrease. Yes, I know what that does. Thank you very much. Just don't want to... We can always raise it back up if we need it. And we're excluded from the World Trade Organization again. God damn it. Alright, well, let's reapply again. This is going to become a trend, isn't it, while I'm working on nationalization. I guess maybe I'm just, like, moving too quickly. I don't think that's moving too quickly, though. I just nationalized one thing and denationalized two. I don't know what they're freaking out about. The game doesn't tell you what they're freaking out about, but... It might just still be because of how much we did at once. The World Trade Organization's not a big fan. But hopefully, a lot of the things I've done I think are somewhat popular, so when they pass, people should hopefully like us more, which will help us in like all situations, really. There's that bug again.
Our
Agent died, of course he did. Infiltrate. File. Oh yeah, I haven't checked the file in a bit. Withdrew a large sum of money, visited a friend in prison, made inquiries on where to get a van. I'm thinking this is our man, but we'll find out. Infiltrate the Russian mafia. Look at this guy. This is the leader. He has 1% popularity. That's funny as fuck. Chinese mafia, 1%. Wow. What about the British-Indian alliance? Okay, British. Brazilian. Alright, keep letting time tick by here. Been a very productive episode already so far, though. We've done a lot. Oh, yes! Oh, whoa, wait, whoa. Alright, hang on. That boosted our something here. Two things happened at once. I think it was actually, the biggest boost was from education? I don't know. Maybe it was prostitution. Something just made a lot of people really happy. No, I'm not implying a woman's a commodity, because prostitution's for men too, thank you. And it's actually a human rights issue. You can't be anti-woman and pro-human rights. Thank you. Alright, the referendum passed. Turnout was average. That's fine. And fixed education unemployment has passed. Lovely. Which means that we'll be able to do it again right now. So let's do that. The last thing we do for the episode. Let's... I feel like I might be working on this too quick, but let's... I mean, fuck it. Let's do it. Maximum school age up to 17. This is at least going to match America, you know? Because America's is 17. So let's... New reform. Education to... Yes. Create the reform. Everyone's all for this by itself, but just for the health. This is like for the health of people, and that I keep adding this as well. And just to make people like me a little more. Besides, our vacation days are abysmally low. Assuming the 2 months are 31-day months, this at least guarantees you have 2 full months. So let's go ahead and throw this in there. And now it's looking great. Awesome! That's going to be it for this episode. We've accomplished a hell of a lot, got our popularity boosted back up. Our industries are all getting revitalized now. We're waiting on a reform to go through still regarding denationalizing 2 of them and nationalizing 1. It's going to be a slow process as I try to avoid getting kicked out of the World Trade Organization yet again. Hopefully after being let back into the World Trade Organization. That would be nice. And yeah. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.